You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch girl. Ba ba da da do 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 do. Ba dum bum. It's hot outside today. I'm burning up. It's really Tenoji. Tenoji is where the biggest building in Japan is. Not to be confused with the biggest tower in Japan is. There is a separation. Good evening, Mr. Richard. Thank you for commenting on the last video saying you like the history videos, because I like history too. I think history is something that we should all study, and I was gonna run for it, but I guess not. I'm just gonna walk now. Just gonna keep on going out here. It's a blistering hot day or evening. Even at night, it's pretty hot. So if I head down this way, I should see the nothing. But when I turn left, after about 5-10 minutes of walking, I should see some strange things. I'm not too sure. Speaking of strange things, woke up this morning. My friends were like, "Hey, you hear Donald Trump?" And that sounds like a joke, doesn't it? Hey, you hear Donald Trump? You hear about that guy? You hear about that guy? It's amazing. I'm really surprised that a man tweets out something that will affect a lot of people. With some love hotels, you have to go inside and actually see, like to go and look and see if they have like themed rooms. I've heard that they've been toned down. I know there's a couple that are outside of Umeda, which is one of the head spots of Osaka, that still have like very themed rooms, but I've been told they've been toned down in the last couple of years. Like my friend tells me that there's one with bumper cars. My idea, and I might do this in August, is well, thank you very much, Sam McGee. I would love to have a whole party in a love hotel, like just rent a love hotel with a pool, just get a bunch of my friends and just go swim in the pool. Now obviously with a love hotel, that there's a connotation there, but we wouldn't be doing much other than swimming, splish splash, Sand's taking a bath. Because you look at this guy right here, and you say, "Yeah, we want to go to the love hotel." I mean, if it get crazy, what are you talking about? I just want to make a video, yo. Man, it's hot. But I'm absolutely amazed. I'm absolutely amazed by Donald Trump, and I'm surprised by a lot of the reaction. A lot of people saying that the transsexuals, they're causing a lot of money problems with their medical expenses and stuff. Boy, we should probably make sure that everyone that's crippled or handicapped doesn't go into the military, because if the extreme medical procedures that cost so much money for the transsexuals. Boy, I feel bad for people that have that physical ailments. Man, I feel so bad for them. I like, truly. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be sarcastic about this. I feel very terrible that a law was passed via Twitter. That's insane. But I know I don't usually talk politics, but since this is a live stream, I figure just Seiji Sabaru, politics talk. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. I mean, I respect anyone that wants to go into the military. I respect anyone that makes the decision that they want to be someone different. I've had I know at least one person that I know that decided that no, this is what I am, so this is what I'm going to do, gender reassignment, and I respect that. This is the same thing with. A couple years ago, they had "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." You know, you can't be gay in the military, but you know, it was literally illegal. That was illegal, and this is like the same thing. It's like, well, you know, there are people that are in the military now. What happens to them? Do they suddenly have, like, their contracts end? Do they just cut their contracts right there? You know, I've never met any transgender people out here, not that I know of. Or, well, okay, I've seen cross-dressers, transsexuals, but there's a difference between transsexual and transgender. But it's not like a big thing. If I went to Thailand, you'd see see more stuff like that. I mean, that's obviously not my biggest focus in the entire world. I think that if someone wants to join, there's like people that are literally out there like, I want to protect my country, I want to be a part of it, and I don't think it's a big deal that these people want to do it. Now, some people are like, well, they have a mental illness. There's a guy named Black Bigot. He does YouTube videos, and he was in his car the other day. He was in his car making a video, and someone was mowing the lawn next to him, and he started freaking out. This guy Black Bigot, he's just like, he started screaming at this guy mowing the lawn next to his car. I don't know. It's crazy because he's like insane. Like these people, they have mental issues, or I don't I respect that he respects that people are able to have transgender surgery, and I respect that, but I wouldn't call it a mental disability for sure. I think that's an archaic thought process. I really do. So I'm still heading this way. I want to head that way. Do I have to head underground to go that way? I just want to cross the street. Man, it is hotter than heck today. There we go. Man. Sorry, that was my little Donald Trump tirade for the day. I mean, I think the guy's not the best person in the world. He could be better. He could be worse. I'm gonna ask. Do you guys have Red Bull? Yeah. Red Bull? Can I have one? Yeah, sure. I'm doing a live stream right now, so thank you so much. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Yeah,
Domo.
No worries.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Domo. Oh, sure.
And this is like key holder.
Oh.
Keychain.
Cool, I'll take it.
Yeah, you can study Japanese.
Oh, thank you so much. Domo. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. I was choto kawaii. I was a little scared. Sorry. Thank you so much. Well, I'm gonna be up all day because I got a Red Bull. That was cool. Lucky me. I didn't expect to see that. Thankfully, there was free Red Bull. I'll take that. Ugh. I was surprised they spoke English. Yeah, they say that. They said someone sued a Red Bull because it did not give them wings, and they said it was false advertisement. That's also, this flibberish lawsuit stuff that's in America. Oh, it's hot. And I feel like I've been walking for like an hour and a half. Ugh. Sorry, I went off on Black Bigot there for a minute. I watched some of his videos, and I respect the man for doing what he's doing. I respect the man for giving his 2 cents. He's just very angry man. Hey, and I'm sure if he saw this, even if not like he would, but I'm sure he had some choice words for me that would start with F and with K. Why do you? I don't know. I don't understand. What do you call it? I don't understand the brain of someone that wants to sue because they did not physically get wings. So I right up here, this place, you can't really see because it's really bright, but this place right up here is a English Ikaiwa, which is you go to speak at, like talk to people. A little thing with the horse there. That's a English Ikaiwa. I looked into getting a job there once, and it was like only about I think like $100 a day pay, and I get paid about $200, so it'd be like a whole downgrade in pay. Yeah, Osaka's a pretty cool city. I've been living here for just under 2 years, and about 3 or 4 months 1 month I'll be here for 2 years exactly. I guess that guy never. Yeah, I guess he wanted to get out of detention. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. He just people are crazy, you know. Got some massage places down here. Beer bong. Oh, where you living out in Japan? I mean, I'm happy to be out here. I really am. Standing bar, Tachinomiya. Well, near Nagasaki, so you're down south. Does that mean you're in the military? Let's see. Should we go down this way? Yeah, I'm just gonna go down this way. It's a little warmer down there. It's from what I understand. I'd recommend buying a surfboard because surfing is a good thing to do down there, I think. There we go. There's some love hotels for you. Hotel Myth. Really, 3 cousins. That's a lot of cousins. It's more than one. Hotel Myth. Let me see if I can get so closer to get some shots of the stuff there. Oh, you're going to Tokyo? You know, my girlfriend's going to Tokyo right now. I wouldn't mind going with her, but unfortunately, I'm supposed to be working, so I have to stay at home and do my homework assignments, which are just like, what do you think about this stuff? What do you think about this stuff? Let's just go walk down there. I don't know if they'll appreciate me filming their love hotels. Usually the guys get kind of upset about that because it's upsetting. The clientele that goes in there doesn't want people to know, hey, I'm going into a love hotel, you know? Yeah, but, oh, you'll enjoy it. It's you'll have a great time, and I really recommend that you go to Kawasaki and go to the Anatawa no Warehouse. Really recommend that place. It's a pachinko and a slot bar, and you can see what looks like old style China, the walled city. Here we go. We got some love hotels over here. We're gonna go over this way. Let me just throw this away over here. What is this? Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I just drank a whole thing of Red Bull. Mr. Yuken. Yeah, you gotta be over 18. Yeah, you most definitely have to be over 18. Also in Kawasaki, you have to be over 18 too, because it's a what do you call it? What do you call it? It's a pachinko slash slot bar, or not bar, but experience. But it's amazing. Morty. Oh, well then you'll totally enjoy it. Also, since you're 20, you can go into any what do you call it? You can go to any any convenience store and then buy beer and just walk out with it. So just heads up on that. They're about $2 or $3 if you want to try that. I don't recommend getting crazy drunk. No Yakuza here, but this is the city of Yakuza. Yakuza really operate out of Kobe, which isn't too far away. If you look right past those trees, it's kind of hard to see from this angle. That's Tsusengaku, that's Shinsekai over there, which is a really old section of Osaka that was one of the first things to get rebuilt after World War II. Morty. Oh, this is right near I'm on Orange Blossom Trail. This OBT right over there is where you can find some really nice ladies. This lady down here, she uses the same coat as the other person. Spore and Ryan, if anyone's watching this after the fact, I'm going to leave this one up. Asked me what section of Florida this is. OBT is where all the hookers hang out, and it's probably not the most family-friendly of places, and it's about like 10 minutes away from Universal and SeaWorld. And we got a big building up here that's got all the 18 signs and stuff on it. I'm gonna walk down this way. Man, it's hot. I do miss a little bit living in Florida. Boxing club over here, Lucky Star. Starting to get into some interesting stuff. Now, if I all of a sudden just disappear, it's because I'm filming on my phone and someone sees me and they're like, "Hey, don't film me." So this is probably not the best thing for me to do right now. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Sam. I'm totally excited too. Believe me, I am super stoked. I absolutely can't wait myself because I'm hanging on the edge. Speaking of which, I'm going to be in Singapore pretty soon for Halloween Horror Nights out in Singapore, and for that, I'm going to try to upload videos, but it might be in parts, and then later I'll mix them all together because they're taking away the YouTube editor when I don't have a phone service or not for a computer. I'll have to find a way to put all the things together. I'm really excited. Here's a little police department, little Koban. This one looks a little more nicer than a lot of them. Usually there's supposed to be a police officer in there, but they're out and about. Believe me, I love Halloween Horror Nights too. I can't wait for it to come out here. I mean, I'm going to Singapore just for that. There's a big torii over here. I've never seen this shrine before. There's a man over there feeding cats. I don't think you could pick them up. I am over in near where am I near? I'm near Tennoji right now. The police are pretty good. They're pretty nice. That's pretty cool. There's a nice torii for you. I wish you could go in, but everything's closed. Religion's closed. The way you can tell that something's a Shinto shrine is when you walk in and you see this giant thing. That means that it's Shinto. If you don't see that, it is Buddhist. Though sometimes the Buddhist and Japanese Buddhist culture have Shinto because there's kind of a mix of both religions together. Just so you know. Also, if you guys are watching, please leave a like. It's very cool. You know, I like shrines during night. There's a shrine out here that is a museum to hell. Actually, like it tells you what happens if you go to hell. If you lie, you get your tongue ripped out and stuff like that. It's pretty gnarly. It's meant to like literally scare you into being a good kid. Oh, you're talking about the yukatas in the summer and the yukatas in the summer and I can't even, the kimono in the winter. Speaking of which, I had the chance to see a geisha show out in Nara. Some guy approached me. He was like, "If you want to go, there's only you have to bring your ID that you're a foreigner. Only 30 people are allowed to come in." I was like, "Oh, I'd like to see that. That sounds good." So I almost saw it, but I didn't. It was like an hour and a half, and I asked the people that I was with, I was like, "You guys want to see a geisha do her geisha fan dance?" And they're like, "Yeah, but it's 2 hours long." You know what? I'm now thinking about it. How am I gonna get home? Hotel Louvre. Love. Oh, sorry. always get that confused. I find that if you can't get a shot on the front part of your phone, always turn it around to the back side. It's a little more shaky. But so for a night, it is about $60. Wouldn't mind. So here's a nice little love hotel for you. Room charges, let's check this out here. Oh, for 2 hours, looks like 2 hours, it's about $30. No, I'm not going in. I'm just looking. It's a late checkout system. If I walk in, there's probably no one there. It's probably just a a thing where you just press a button, and after you press a button, you just walk in to the room. Like the key comes out, and you walk into the room that you want to. Right over there is the tallest building in Japan. That's Abe no Harkis. If you can see up top there, there's a church sign. So there's like these giant love hotels, and then there's a church. Look at this place. This place is huge. It's pretty glorious. Look at that. I'm gonna take a picture of that. There we go. Now my phone makes a picture sound because I bought a new phone in Japan. So it every time you take a picture, no matter what, it'll make a sound. Because there's so many pedophiles, or not pedophiles, it's creepos. They call them hentai out here. I know in English, hentai means like just the magazine, but out here, hentai is like a person, like a creepo depot. So if you're out about and you feel like someone's like watching you or creeping you out, or you see a YouTuber like talking in front of a very elaborate love hotel, you could say like, "Oh, anata wa hentai desu ka?" Asking them, "Are you a creep?" So that's a little Japanese for you. That was nice of the girls at the Red Bull place. They gave me a thing that I don't know what I did with. Oh, it's right here. That they said I could study Japanese with Red Bull. They gave me like a Red Bull thing here, and it's got like they said I could study some Japanese. I'm never gonna be able to know that. What's crazy is right here. You know, there's 1 love hotel, 2 love hotel, 3 love hotel, 4 love hotel, and then there's shrines right in the center. It's a clash of religion and physical religion. you can't see it if I don't do that. So let me see if I can walk around here for a little bit more. Walk down this way. Now, I think these are Buddhist. I think these are Buddhist. I don't want to get hit by a car because there is no torii over it, which was the big thing. So there's Buddhist structures right next to all the love hotels. So if you want to become one with one with everything, come on out to Osaka, and they'll find you a way to, you know, they'll make you fall in love with something, either the physical or the spiritual. Oh, it's hot. You know, my buddy Travis, who helped me out with he did the video with me where we went on that giant dinosaur slide, which really hurt my butt. I want to go back and do that again. He just moved out to Tokyo, and he lives literally 3 stations away from Disneyland. I am so jealous. And the thing is, he hates theme parks. No, I think I'm just gonna walk around just for a little longer, and then I'm gonna go probably back home. I mean, my biggest thing was kind of looking around here, seeing if I could find any unique. I mean, there's a huge, freaking, gaudy. See if I can get that on camera better without all the glare. I don't think I can. I want you to see that big thing up there that says love. It's great. Oh, hi, that's my face. Yeah, I don't think you can see it, but like up there's like a big. So right up there, it's like a big thing, and it's huge. Yes, I sure am. Oh, you didn't like Disney Sea? I like Disney Sea. I think I like Disneyland a little more. But I mean, like I think that Disneyland is probably one of the best theme parks in Japan. But I think Disney Sea is better, only because it's so unique. Someone was saying that it's not like Disney in America, but then you go to other Disney parks that aren't Magic Kingdom, I can understand that when I was a kid, Mickey Mouse scared the crap out of me too. People say like they're not like Disney parks, but go to Epcot, go to Hollywood Studios. You don't get the Disney feel from that either. I don't think. I think those don't feel like Disney parks, but I feel that the Disney Sea felt like a lot of ideals that were in Disney parks, because a lot of Jules Verne stories are like really inspired the engineers, and they were trying to make a Jules Verne land for a really long time in a Disney park, and it never came to fruition. And I tried to do that over in Paris. Oh, you didn't do Journey to Center of the Earth. Did you get to do the ride where the Storm Rider? Did you do Storm Rider, or was it closed when you went? You've been here for a year, so it might have been closed. They have the Dory ride now, the Living Seas. That just opened up in May, day before my birthday. If you can figure that out, you know when my birthday is. Look at that. Oh, I found a church. There's a Cristo there. I actually do on the side, and I can't go into too much detail about what Osaka Lighthouse Mission Center. I can't get into too much detail about what I do, just because I'm in contracts, and there's a lot of in Japan there's a lot of privacy. But I can say that I work in special homes for children that don't have parents, or have abusive parents, or have family trouble, and I just work with kids, and I help them in English. That's my part-time job. My full-time job is I'm an ALT. I teach English out here, and I love that. But I will have to say that if I could do a full-time job teaching kids English in help centers and places where I guess there wouldn't be as much interaction in English, I'd be so much happier. I think that's my calling out here. Oh, we found a Mercedes-Benz place, because of course, if you're gonna come out here and I mean, like, if you want to have either religion or sex, you can have it here. Or if you want a car, well, gosh darn it, we got you down here for a Mercedes-Benz. We got the electrical. Oh, they're charging that car. I thought the sucker was electrical. Doc, I gotta check this out, Doc. Oh, well, thanks. I mean, like, it kind of fell in my lap, but I'm happy that I'm doing it. It's probably one of my like favorite things that I do. Like, I do it 4 times a month, and it's about 2 hours each. And I have to say, I get paid pretty well for it too. I like, for four days, I get a good amount. I get enough that I'm like, hey, this is a night out on the town. If I was a spender, but I'm not a spender. I'm a saver. So I save my nuts like a squirrel. Not in the save my. Regardless, I mean, like, I prefer to help out with the kids, and that's one of the reasons why I don't do videos every single day, because I'm working. I am working out here. Like right now, I have a lot more free time because summer's here. I'm not in school every single day, which is nice. But don't get me wrong, I prefer to be in school. I prefer to help kids. My goal out here was to try to open the doors for students, to give them the keys to open their doors. I don't know if you guys know who Carl Sagan is, but I always repeat this story. He's one of the people responsible for the Voyager program, which you see there's my finger. He helped sent the Voyager 1 and the Voyager 2 out in space, and when he he said when one of the satellites was out near Saturn, let's turn the camera around and we'll see what Earth looks like. And it was this tiny dot. And that's where we live. That's us. That's our home. And that's where everyone you've ever heard of has died. And that's where everyone for the foreseeable future will be. So we might as well make this place a good place. And if I can connect people in English, in a language you don't know, and open up the world and make them better business people and make them a lot of money, I'm happy about that. That means a lot to me. I have not been to any Oban houses yet. There is one at the Yokosuka Dome that's opening up on the 29th. I would like to do that. Last year I did a zombie haunted house that was in Shinsaibashi, and it was the worst haunted house I've ever been to in my entire life. My friend and I were just laughing through it the entire time, and like we were laughing so much at the zombie at the end of the house, just like, oh. For me, the haunted houses out here are pretty light. With the exception of Halloween Horror Nights. I think Halloween Horror Nights goes to the best. Well, you're gonna be out here. You said in a month. You might catch the tail end of it. Check. You're gonna be in Tokyo. Look around Tokyo Tower. There might be a haunted house around there. I know there's a. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. I like those cheesy things. I really do. The only thing is I like going with people to them because I don't like going myself to a haunted house. It's no fun because I'm not gonna be scared. I mean, you guys see my videos. Like I'm pretty brave when it comes to these things, and I don't mind walking to a place by myself. You know, right now I have absolutely no idea where I am. I'm just hoping that I'm walking in the right direction. This is typical for Japan. I got Rikuman here. I don't know what this is advertising. Oh, probably for babies. But that's typical. Hello, Derek. This is a place where if you have money, you can get money out of here, out of the bank, or the post office. The post office and JP Bank are both interconnected. Usually the cheapest way to get money out is through the bank because the convenience stores will charge you a little bit of a fee. If you do come to Japan and you need money, I really recommend that you use a convenience store because a 7-Eleven will be open 24/7, and these things are only open for like from 9 to 5, so you can get your money all time, like all hours while you're there. And here's a vending machine. Hey, everything's 100 yen. Actually, 100. Oh, you're not 100 yen. You're Ichigo and milk. Yeah, I'm watching you. You're 130 yen. It looks like you're going crazy on the screen, but I know I can see you. I can see you. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. If I was anywhere else in the world, I'd probably be freaking out right now. But because I'm in Japan, I'm not worried about anything. That's a nice hue of red. I wish, I love this camera because it picks up a lot of light, and obviously you can do stuff like this. You can actually see me when it's dark. But I wish that that this camera wasn't so filtery. Like this side is so filtery, because when I get my shots at Halloween Hornets and stuff like that, I have it like this. So you can't really see, but I have it in my hand. I'm like just kind of point it like this, kind of freestyle. Whenever it's dark, like I can't see what I'm filming, so I'm just hoping that I got the shot right. And after years of working with cameras, I kind of know where to aim. But sometimes, you know, you're not gonna make the perfect angle where, you know, you get the little bit of headroom on the top. So excuse me if you guys see my Halloween Hornet stuff and it doesn't look picture perfect. So, but by the way, I'm really excited for Halloween Hornets. I was just recently tagged in a Halloween Hornets video, like meaning what's my top 10 favorite things about Halloween Hornets and stuff like that. And I think I'm actually going to do a like a video where I'm actually talking about like my favorite things about the event and what I would change and stuff like that. So thank you from a guy out in California who actually tagged me. He's like, oh, his stuff is mostly just Halloween Hornets in Japan, and it's true. Even though I used to do Halloween Hornets in Orlando. If you guys have a chance and you want to eat some food in Japan, Royal Host, pretty good place. It's okay. They have good burgers there. Good burgers at that place. They also brought in Wendy's to the country, so if you want Wendy's, you can go there too. I really hope I'm going the right. Oh my God, I might be going the wrong way. That's Abbey no Heart because I'm in Tennoji right now. Ugh. I don't know where I am. I've got to go now. Thanks again for the videos. I look forward to bringing them, man. Thanks, man. See you next. Thanks for watching. Man, this is gonna be difficult to find my way back home. This place is really big. I didn't mean to just wander out, but I think I might have to take the subway back home. Hopefully not. I got the money, but I don't want to spend the money. By the way, thank you everybody for the thumbs up. I got 10 likes on this. That's really cool. If you like my videos and you like what you see, please leave a thumbs up. There's a whole interaction thing with YouTube that you probably hear every YouTuber talking about. They're like, oh, if you please leave a comment or a thumbs up or something like that, because it does involve engagement, and then YouTube starts showing off the videos to other people. Okay. Your HGN videos were my main reason. I checked it out, and on my second, oh, hey, look at that. I'm glad you checked it out. I hope you liked it. I'm I'm super proud that I can support a major company. That I don't know. I'm happy. One of my videos got like 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 100,000 views in like a couple of weeks, and it's literally like if it's what would you say, it's a cash cow right now. It's making me money, and when I say cash cow, I mean it makes like $1 to $2. Okay, there's a school here, and I need to go that way. By the way, if you find yourself in Osaka or in Japan and you are looking, if there's an earthquake or a tsunami coming, you want to look for a school. These are designated excavation sites, evacuation sites, because these buildings are built very, very strong, but at night they are incredibly creepy. There are no scarier place than a public school in Japan. They're usually really old. This one's a really nice one, but usually they're like 60, 70 years old. One of the schools I worked at had like its 70th like sports day anniversary. It was crazy. It's really, really old school, and they're not going to change the building. So these things are founded like around the time of the war, or post-war, or before the war. And when I say the war, I'm talking about World War II. Okay, I'm in Tennoji right now. Okay, this is a little further than I wanted to be. Okay, so yeah, and you'll see signs like this that tell you where to go. So if you're running into trouble, just look on the side of signs or places. Eventually, you'll find something that says go here, or just run with everybody else. And I highly recommend, if you're in an earthquake or you're in a tsunami, or you know a tsunami's coming and you're in Japan, just stay at the place you're at. Do not leave, because the worst thing that happens is you leave, everything's fine, everything's gonna be fine. You leave, and then no one's gonna stop you more than likely, or maybe they'll try to stop you, but you won't understand it, and then the water will come, and then you're gonna be, I think the word is SOL, slow. You don't want to be slow. Hello everybody who's joined me. I already did my rant on Donald Trump in his banning on Twitter of transsexual people. I thought that was pretty crazy, and I already saw some love hotels, so I'm just trying to walk back to where I came from. But sometimes Japan, there's a bit of a problem like that. Oh, I have every light's going off here. I feel like I'm gonna be jaywalking this crazy jaywalk here. I think this is a hospital, and I've passed this hospital before. If I go down this way, I should be okay, I think. This means education. This kanji means education or school. So it must be school crossing lot. I'm pretty sure this is a hospital. There's a hospital near me, and every once in a while, you people with their IV bags, and they're just out. They got their IV stuck to them, and they're outside just smoking. Hello from Miami. I miss Florida, but I don't miss Miami. Miami was a little bit of a rougher place than I mean, like, maybe I looked at it from I was born in Jupiter, and then I moved to Orlando, and I went to Miami a couple of times, but it's got its good points, it's got its bad points. I really want to go to the what's the big art festival that's out in Miami? Geez, I'm sorry, it happens once a year and I can't remember the name. Babushka, I want to say Babushka, and I know it's not Babushka, but it's something like that. I'm just names of festivals that don't exist. Yeah, that's definitely a hospital. Boy, I think I need to start, like, it's a real pity that I don't know enough Japanese to get by. Like, I know enough to, like, have conversations or simple conversations, but if like there was a big problem or a big incident, I would still be lost after all this time. I'd still be like confused and like a child. So it's coming to the point where I need to sit down and just like do what the guy abroad in Japan did, and just sit in my room, lock the doors, lock the windows, and just focus on studying Japanese. I think that's a really important thing, because I'm out here and I don't know enough Japanese to survive. I don't know. You know what'd be great out here? Yeah, I know. Well, Google Translate only gets you so far, because have you ever tried to Google Translate something and then you translate it back and it comes back in gobbledygook and you're like, dude, I don't know what this means. Like, I want bananas in my toast. I didn't want to say that. It's you get that, and you got those little things where you say, my name is Scott Yuken, and it's like, Watashi wa Scott Yuken desu, and it's like, oh wow, that's amazing, but still there's errors, and there's a lot of like phonetical. There's points to being polite in Japanese, because you can't just say like ore wa Scott Yuken desu. So like oriwa is like, really good Japanese, and it's also not polite. So if your thing says that, then all of a sudden you're not polite, and then the people's like, well, why did they say it like this? Why couldn't they say it like that? I don't know. I don't know these things. Don't know how I survive. The whole crew was burned. I have no idea where I am. I'm now in some residential area. Oh my god. Okay. If you're ever in Miami, pass by I think I've passed by it before. I've been out in Miami many a times, but I don't remember the Biltmore. Right now, I just want to find where I need to go. Okie dokie artichoke. That's a confusing one for Japanese people too. You say okie dokie artichoke, they get confused, because tokidoki means sometimes. I just have to explain, Mario, because Mario in English and Japanese is voiced by the same person, and they know Mario, okie dokie, and they're like, oh, tokidoki. I'm like, no, he's not saying tokidoki, he's saying okie dokie, okay, and they're like, nani? What? Really? And they're like, greetings from Argentina. Thank you, Miss Argentinian person. Thank you for joining. Right now I'm a little lost. It's a little wild and a little strange when you make your home out on the range. I'm hoping that this way goes to where I need to find this big street. And I think if I go down this way, I'll be able to find it. I'm surprised I haven't found an onsen in a while, or a public bathhouse. I think there's a graveyard over here. No, it's just a little shrine. You can rely on the old man's money. When I get nervous, I start singing Hall & Oates. That's usually a bad sign. Either that, or I'm listening to ABBA. So if I get hit by a car, just know I was with the hello from the Robo Hut. Hello, Mr. Robo Hut. You probably like my friends, the Killer Robots. They made a movie called The Killer Robots Crash and Burn. They're making a cartoon right now. Yeah, it's a little creepy, but it's not that bad. We got the Ketsuke here, which are the police. I'm just walking around. So yeah, I want to make sure that I don't get the police car in the shot, because they might get all upset. I don't want to get people upset. I mean, like, I do like living out here in Japan. It's a nice experience. It's calm. It's easy. It's simple. And if I go this way, I'll find where I need to go. I think. I hope. To be honest with you guys, I'm absolutely and completely lost. Give me a thumbs up for being lost. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Do you ever look for the where is that at? I'm not quite sure where that's at. I know someone wants me to go to the museum where the guy who created Atom, we know him as Atom out here, but he's Astro Boy in America. This one guy's like, you gotta go see that museum, and it's not too far away, and I actually have a ticket for it. Yeah, it's currently. I got this on right now, so I don't want to stop streaming. There you go. Thank you. It's 10:15, or is it 11:15? Oh, it's 11:15. Oh my goodness. We're stopping by a construction site over here. One thing I'll give everybody out here is they keep things really organized. Okay, that's Don Quixote. I found Don Quixote. It's place is like a $1 store that's more than a $1 store. But since I have to keep on going, I'm not going to show you guys it. Don Quixote also has a big fat penguin. It's not the Don Quixote that rides on a horse and attacks windmills. It's a big fat panda. Yokohama. No, okay, I've been to Yokohama once, but I never saw the collection. I've not seen the toy collection. I went to a toy museum in Nara, which was like a bunch of old, like automacons, like pre-energy automacons. So like you use sand to make robots work and stuff like that. It was interesting. It was extremely small. There you go. I could get on a train. I can't get on it right now because everything's closed. But I could get on a train to go to that. And I have a ticket for it because some friends, and when I say some friends, and friends of my friends, came and they were invited to go to it, and they got tickets for it. I'm thinking if I go this way, I am absolutely lost. But thankfully, if I just find a train station, I'll be okay. Whoa, I went to puberty again there. One time I was on the bus in after school care, and this kid was talking like this, and I asked him, hey, are you going through puberty? And he's like, I've been through puberty 3 times. Like, okay. So my brain wasn't that smart, and it still isn't. He has a mechanical motions. That's cool. Oh, so maybe like the same stuff. I would, maybe one day if I make it out there, I'd like to see that. And I have not been to the Ghibli Museum. I think you have to book like months and months in advance to see the Ghibli Museum stuff. You really have to go really far out in advance. I think the guy was peeing. You can get away as a guy in just public urination out here. I think the guy was totally peeing back there. Okay, so none of this looks familiar, and I'm absolutely lost, but it's okay, it's all right. I will make it home sometime tonight. You can rely on the old man's money. If you ever go to a snack place, snacks are like where you go to just eat or drink, and a girl will come up and like sit with you, and the idea is that you have to pay for you and the girl to eat the snack or the drink. If the idea is just like paying for comfort, paying for someone to be your friend. Back around in the 90s, I wondered. Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah. No way you feel like there's like absolutely no way that you'd be in danger out here. The only way that you'd be in danger is if you were Asian and you owed the Yakuza money. That'd be the only reason why you'd be in danger. Thanks, Albert. I appreciate that. Oh, there's a little shrine here. Check out this little shrine. I think the protector over here. So this little guy right here, I don't know his name, but he's the protector of children. So this guy protects children. You'll see a lot of little shrines with this little guy. Okay, Oasis. I know Oasis, but I don't know. Okay, I know that hospital. Okay, great. Okay, this also, if you need to send post stuff, this is a symbol for post office. You'll find them all around the place. I think I know that. I hope I know that hospital. Oh, please don't be Leatherface. Please be a motorcycle. Luke, be a Jedi tonight. Luck, be a woman tonight. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luke, be a Jedi tonight. Bum, 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 bum. If I can't find where I'm supposed to be going, am I near Homachi? Am I really near Homachi? I hope not. If I can't find where I'm going, I might have to let you guys go because I don't know where I am. I knew once I saw that school that I should go back and go the different way, but no, I decided to go another way because my brain don't work no good no more ever since the war. Okay, I actually know where I am, so never mind. I saw a Leatherface at Halloween Horror Nights out here. It's a guy just dressed up as Leatherface. It was pretty crazy. I asked to get a picture with him. I acted like a goof, and at first he didn't know what was going on, but then he played along, and it was fun. It was really fun. I'm pretty sure that this is a train that goes over your head. Yeah, because all the wires up there are all trains. My friend Quan, if you guys haven't seen my newest video, we went out to see the giant keyhole structures out in the middle of South Osaka, the middle of South Osaka. And he told me that if you have a drone, because we wanted to go see it, you have to bring a drone or rent a helicopter to see them. He said that if you're near cables, which is obvious, or in a city, they don't want you to fly, because Japan is a very non-drone friendly city, or non-drone, Osaka, sorry, excuse my French, I'm just rambling here. Osaka is a very non-drone friendly place because there's so many like wires that go everywhere, so they don't want drones getting stuck into the power cables and stuff like that. I sincerely hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay, I remember this place. I actually filmed this place. I might see the Red Bull girls if I am so lucky, but I'm gonna go this way to avoid them because I don't want them to think that I'm trying to score some Red Bull off them again. They were nice enough to give me one. I don't want a second one. Though there is a place, there's a couple, what do you call it? Karaoke places that when you go outside of them, there's just free beer, and they're like, hey, free beer, and they come to me like, my American brother, yeah, here's a free beer. That was pretty cool. I took when my mom came, we were walking by one, and they were just like, beer? And we're like, yeah, okay. And they give you like a full beer, and you just take it. I was like, Mom, you want one? They're like, yeah, I'll take one. So we just drank beer, me and my mom, and they gave us hot dogs too. It was free. Also, they gave us a coupon for the karaoke, but I don't think my mom is up for any Japanese karaoke. We'd just be confusing them. And if you guys, if this is your first time seeing my channel, thank you for joining me on this kind of a impromptu live stream that started off as kind of like a anger and then turned into kind of confusion and, well, a normal day for me. And if you don't know, I do this all the time, make videos out here in Japan and Osaka, and just have a pretty good time. If you don't know, if you do know, well then you know, and you don't have to know because we're all knowing. You are the all singing, all dancing crap of the world. Deliver me from Swedish furniture, as Tyler Durden once said. Which, by the way, don't want to spoil anything, but Tyler Durden is the narrator. He doesn't exist. He's the narrator. Never trust an untrustworthy narrator. So quick guys, I want to hear you guys' favorite. What is your favorite noir movie, like detective movie? Oh, English Fair, Post Center. If you're interested, let's have fun. It's free for kids. I always, whenever I see stuff like that, I'm like, ooh, maybe I could get like a couple extra dollars, like do an English camp or something. But I like to teach some more, like get some more extra income and actually help out. Man, that's a big line of vending machines here. Do I want anything? Am I thirsty? If I drink soda, I'll get fat. You know, the free beer, but you have to know where it is, and it only comes out in the middle of the night, and it's not every place that does it. I mean, like I walked by like 20 karaoke places as I was walking with you guys, and none of them were giving out free beer. Now's about the time. Probably today would be the day that they would do it too, because on Friday and Saturday they get customers no matter what. But on Monday or Tuesday, that's the day that you're gonna see guys outside with beer and stuff like that. I remember this place when last time I walked by here. Maybe I'll try this, the Egyptian restaurant. I bet they have hookah in here. Hookah and dogs. I'd like to see belly dancing, what they do. LA Confidential, that's a decent film. I've never seen it. now you gave me something to see. Has anyone ever seen the movie, what's the name? Incoherent Vice? Or Inherent Vice. I don't know why I said incoherent. The movie's incoherent until you get to the end. Inherent Vice is an incredible noir with a completely untrustworthy narrator. You have no idea who is who, what is what. It's awesome. It's got Joaquin Phoenix in it, who is not still rapping. I think he did that as part of a piece for himself. I'm still here, and not non-Bob Dylan stuff. But man, that guy's an incredible actor. You think about like him in Walk the Line. He was so good in Walk the Line. I loved that movie. I think I saw that movie like 5 or 6 times. I used to work at a movie theater, and I was like, guys, I'm gonna go see Walk the Line again. Anyone want to come watch it with me? And like, we were off, and they were like, yeah, I'll go see it with you, because I watched that movie like 3 or 4 times. It was free. It was really cool. And at the end of Christmas, the whole crew got together and they gave me a CD of Walk the Line. Even though it's not Johnny Cash singing, Walking Phoenix is so good. He does really good. I don't want to do I concession. I did floor, and then I also did I did projection for a year. I was Tyler Durden for a year. I don't really want to do a vending machine giveaway. I think those are lame. Okay, I'm going the right direction. I was worried for a minute there. If I didn't see the Sheraton, the big Sheraton hotel that you can't see back there, I knew I was going the wrong way. But I think those are lame. Yeah, I worked. So the weird jobs that I've had in my life. I've had a lot of jobs. First, I worked as a what do you call it? A bag boy at Winn-Dixie's. Then I worked at a movie theater doing the floor staff and the projection. I absolutely love projection. They liked me there because I would do projection and then run down and help the floor staff, help with box office. If anyone need breaks, I'd help out and stuff like that. Did you guys? Oh yeah, I always ate the hot dog bugs. LA Noire is a wonderful game. Morning, Chris. I ate the hot dogs with the cheese. It was my favorite thing to do, because especially after we took out the hot dog from it, you know, it still tastes like hot dog. So you kind of get like a taste of hot dog, and then you get the nacho cheese. But so after that, I done that. And then I actually was I worked for timeshare for 8 months. I didn't sell timeshare, but I brought people in to the building to see it. I was giving out tickets for cheaper, but man, that was a nightmare job. Then I sold tickets for a year and a half, and during that time, I picked up another job working with kids to help them walk. I was a assistant to the a rehab aide. I was a rehab aide, and I worked with kids, and that was kind of where my started teaching worked. We worked at a physical therapy place. I don't want to say a lot about it because of privacy and stuff. Then I got to work at the haunted house during that time, so I was working 3 jobs. And before that, I worked at Disney taking pictures, photographs. I was a photo pass person, and thanks. I'm sorry. I got no money. I worked at Halloween Horror Nights for 6 years as well, and then I came here. No, I also worked at another haunted house for a full year. Every weekend it was in makeup out in Old Town. Boy, that was fun. That was probably the best Halloween or haunted house experience. Hey guys, if you haven't, please leave a thumbs up. I know if you're just joining, I really appreciate it. I'll walk over here just so I'm not bothering people as I'm kind of live streaming here, and just there's a bunch of people over there. I am most definitely not an actor. If anything, I am the worst actor in the world. I only acted in my short stuff and my friend stuff, and you know that. You worked with me when I was in Nick Cage, which I went to an izakaya the other day, and this guy stopped what he was doing, pointed at me as I walked in the door, and was like, "Nick Cage," and I was like, "No, I just want a beer. That's all I want. I just had a hard day." The Old Town Hall was amazing. I haven't gone since the I heard. So yeah, it's under a company that refurbished it, kind of, and then they kind of refurbished it. It's mostly the same layout with more animatronics, from what I understand. But I couldn't like bring myself to go to it. You know what I mean? Because I spent a lot of good times there, and I really enjoyed working there. It was a lot of fun. Man, yeah, and I also, of course, I can't not mention living in Orlando for 6 years. I got to work with a really strange band called the Killer Robots, and I helped make a movie with them, and I also helped on their stage show, which I was extremely lucky. And if you guys want to see something crazy, look up Fear 360. Fear 360, I think it's called Doctor Checkup or something like that, and you'll see this great like haunted house like thing done by my friend in a haunted house where this girl's strapped to a chair and all of a sudden all these undead psychopaths come out and start pulling her around, and they take her to a doctor who was very, very creepy. Oh, it's just terrifying. I only say that because it's my buddy who's playing the doctor, but not to break the illusion, I don't know who it is. I have no idea who could it be. I know I need to go this way. I just want to stay away from the maddening crowd. Ooh, wow! I went from like busiest place in the world to the quietest little substreet. I'm actually kind of nervous right now. Hold on one sec. Okay. I've never been here before in my life. Like, this is a true haunted house right here. Okay, okay, good. Okay, cool. Ain't a big deal. I don't know if you guys can see it up there, but there's a place called Lucky Plaza for Human. Lucky Plaza for Human. Lucky Plaza for Human. Okay? Wow, it went from like super creepy to really nice very quickly. Okay, I think I know where I am now. That's Turahashi. Okay, yeah, that's that way. So I want to go down this way. Did everyone die? I've got 18 people on. That's the most I think I've ever gotten on the stream. Anyone want to talk about how Donald Trump said no to the transvestites, I'm sorry, transsexuals? I think that's pretty crazy that it was given via Twitter. Twitter, is anyone pro or against that? I won't debate you. I'm just interested. I like freedom of speech, and I'm happy to hear you guys' opinions. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. I feel like I'm in a horror movie. There's Lucky Plaza for Human up there. You can't see because the lights in the way. You know, one thing that I wish, oh, there's a, this would be, yeah, you're not kidding. That's a bathhouse right there. There's a U right there. That's not a natural spring, but like a bathhouse. I wouldn't feel, is it, Yeah, I think so too. Like I was saying earlier that if you were crippled, like you would probably have a lot more medical bills to pay than someone that had a operation. I mean, if they have an operation during their service, that's part of the deal, right? People get cosmetic surgery. Like I remember my mom said that I should get my nose fixed because I got a big nose. But I was like, I'm happy with what I am. But if I was in the military, I could probably get that covered by the military. I think I don't know. Yeah, I think it's fine that anyone who wants to die for the country or have that patriotism too. There's a transgendered person that says I'd like to see him try. You know. If you wanted to get your operation covered, if you wanted to have an operation, could you do that? Or I don't think the military would cover that. I don't think so. But I don't know. If I was crippled, I would probably need more equipment and stuff to be able to work in the environment. Well, they say that that Trump's pushing this now because of the healthcare plan is really dying. They wanted to replace Obamacare and repeal it within 2 years. So they would work it with 2 years, and then they would be able to replace it in that 2 years. Which Stephen Colbert said, like, well, I need to replace the kitchen sink, so I just ripped the sink out. Don't wash your dishes for a while. He actually said I ripped the toilet out. Don't poop for 2 years. I'm just extremely happy that I have some sort of healthcare right now. You're right. What's interesting is that there are people right now that are in the military that are transsexual. I mean, everyone signed contracts, you know. Everyone signed a contract, and everyone's wrote in, I will work for this period of time. So do they still get all the benefits? Are they honorably discharged? Are they dishonorably discharged because they're not allowed? Wouldn't that go with the saying that I have flat feet or I have bone spurs? I can't be in the military anymore because my feet just don't fit into boots. That's a rib at Mr. Trump, because that's how he got out of war. Not to say that I don't want to be in war. I wouldn't want to be in war. Yeah. So, but would you be dishonorably discharged if all of a sudden you weren't allowed to be in the military? Like, is that a way to not pay people? Which would be really messed up. Of course, no one really knows the answers to this, because this was passed via Twitter. They said, hey, this is law now. Please contact the White House. Everyone's like, we don't know. We can't tell you. I mean, this is I think that's so ridiculous that they would say no to people that they already have that are probably good people, just because they've chosen that's what they want to do. I don't see that as a negative thing. That's good. I mean, like, I'm not fighting anybody. I don't want to fight anybody, and nor do I think anyone else does. But you gotta wonder, like, what would it be like to wake up in the middle of the night and say, well, I'm going to make a law today. Today's the day that I'm going to make the law. And just get on your phone and just type something out and say, despite all the searching and everything, kofefe. You know? Okay, I'm gonna try something. I've been walking around so long. I want something. I'm gonna get this. Cow piss is pretty good. Cow piss. Not cow piss, cow piss. But I'm gonna get some a melon float here. Hold on a sec. Excuse me, everybody, as I get my wallet out. When I was at Ad in the Woo and Justin Scarred at Disneyland, I have a part in the video where Justin Scarred is like pulling out his wallet. Despite all my rage, I am still a kofefe in a cage. Da 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 da. Melon pop is pretty good, huh? That's why I like going to 7-Eleven, because 7-Eleven has the Fanta. Fanta, everyone likes Fanta. Let me just put this here. I'll see if it holds for a second. Oh. I put you in front of a parking lot thing, and the thing to put money opened up right here. I'll put a card in. It's scary. Speaking of scary, here's another school. Terrifying. It's really scary. It's grease lightning. So I don't think you can swat people out in Japan, but I'm always nervous. I'm like, now I'm seeing all those people getting swatted. I'm like, ugh, that's not a good thing. Oh, I gotta be quiet around the house. It's almost midnight out here. Oh, it get dark really quick. Oh, they're demolishing this house right here. It's in circus tents. That means they're demolishing it. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'd check that out. Kofefe. Kofefe. Sounds like a Muppet character. Is there not a Muppet named Kofefe? Speaking of a shrine, creepy shrine, here's one right here. I think that means don't go in, but I'm not gonna go in. Just gonna look here. Looks really pretty. Ooh. Want to see a sign of mixed culture? So you got this beautiful 40 here, and then you got Domino's Pizza. Domino's is so expensive. My buddy took my buddy Joe, you know him. What's the hermit crab guy name? Anyway, my buddy paid for pizza to get delivered to his house. It cost him $50 for a Coke and two pizzas. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. I know. The delivery pizza is insane. Well, since you're on Nagasaki, you should look and see if they have a place called Shakey's near you. Shakey's is extremely cheap. They don't deliver anything, but it's really cheap. It's like 1,000 or 1,000 something yen for a pizza. And of course, the pizzas out here are extremely small. Jeez Louise, that's so expensive. They're advertising one size for, looks pretty small. I ate Kobe pizza, or Kobe pizza is the pizza for you and me. I ate Kobe steak out in Kobe when I was on my tour. I did the whole like lost weekend video where I was drinking with my school or class, not my schoolmates, my teachers. That was pretty awesome. You wouldn't be able to see it, but there's a sign over here that's fact. I would say that's a fact, Jack. Yeah, you can't see that. It's too dark. Right over here, across the way, it's hard to see. It looks like anything else, but this is a dog and cat cafe. I need to go there sometime. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to do that. There's also a reptile cafe where you can like hold snakes and stuff if you're into that sort of thing. It's a wild creature. It doesn't come out too often. So my friend was telling me that when there's a horrible accident or something terrible happens out here, they put these shrines. I think this is the one for children or just to pray. I think this one's for children. But like if you go near Big Camera out here, there was a huge fire, and usually when there's accidents, they like to quell the evil spirits by being able to pray for them here. And since Obone's coming up, that's when the spirits come back to check out the graves. It's always good to pray at these, especially during August. I went to Fushimi for Obon last year. It was hot as heck right as it is right now, but it was scary. Oh, well, you know, I think that's a good thing. With HHN, J-Force has asked me, because if you're watching now on a stream or something, you're not going to see the questions that come up. J-Force asked me, what do you think about the announcements and the lack of announcements at the Orlando stuff? And, you know, I don't think it's a big deal. Truthfully, out here we got 3 announcements of houses. You guys know that you're at least getting The Shining, and you know you're getting the American Horror Story. So that's 2 right there. You know that's coming to you, and you probably know that Bill and Ted's coming to you. If anything, the what was that show that was popular last year? I didn't get to see it. I was out here. You're probably gonna get that too. But I like the idea of being surprised. Like, I have no idea what we're going to get at Halloween Horror Nights out here in Japan, even though I did a video. I know that we're getting 3 things. Academy of Villains. But I hope we get The Shining. I really hope we get The Shining. Oh, the H.H. Holmes. Oh, man. I'd like to see that. I didn't get to see the whole season of that because I don't watch TV anymore. I need to catch up on that. I've watched all of Stranger Things. That be an amazing haunted house. Have Stranger Things. I don't think there's enough there right now, but that would be a fun haunted house. Boy, oh boy. If the rumors are true, you're getting Ash versus Evil Dead. But I'd be happy just for The Shining, man. I hope we get that out here. The Exorcist out here was amazing. Was freaking amazing. We got it out here in in Japan, and it was completely different from anything else. You actually went through as a group, and you got to the point where you had like you were walking through hallways, and they started getting progressively worse and worse as you're going through like kitchens and areas. You're like trapped through these hallways. These hallways are like hell. You're trapped inside this house. And then at the end, the actual exorcist hands you a holy water and said, "This is holy water. You must spray Reagan. The power of Christ compels you." And you spray. She's there in the bed. It's cold in there, and she's puking on you as soon as you spray her with holy water. They give you an actual bottle with water. That means that you aren't in a show or a ride called The Exorcist. You are the Exorcist. I didn't see any. The last season I saw was season 3. Which was, no, I saw season 4. I skipped season 3 because I wanted to see my hometown of Jupiter, Florida represented in Freak Show. If there's anyone that I trust with my shows, it's definitely James Booty Lips. I think that's his name. He's a really sarcastic guy. Freak Show was pretty interesting. I like what they did with Twisty, but I didn't like his origin story, and I won't say anything because I thought it was really good. It was a good surprise, but I didn't like. Oh, Booty Lips, sorry, Booty Wolf, Booty Wolf, Booty Woo, Booty Woo Swinger. I like that little Indian girl. I thought she was really really cute. And I like the idea that you can't have a carnival or a freak show on Halloween. Oh, really? Yeah, look at that. Maybe it's cold of him. George, you're tearing me apart. Come on, I'm looking forward to Disaster Artist. I did not hit her. I did not. What's the line? Line. I did not hit her. I did not line. You did not. I love. I don't have a friend in the world. They betrayed me. I made them a ton of money, and they did not give me the promotion. I'm tired of this world. I don't have a friend in the world. I did not. Has anyone read the book? I've listened to a couple of the parts on YouTube of. Oh, hi Mark, how's your sex life? What a funny story. You are so funny. Greg Stolero does Tommy Wiseau. It's incredible. I've only heard just a little bit. It's something I want to hear. Okay, I'm gonna walk down this way and then end this bad boy. Down here, I'm gonna cut you guys off here in about 2 minutes. So get ready for this, okay? If you guys haven't, please subscribe. If you haven't, I do this as much as humanly possible. It's hard to do it every single day, so I don't. But there is a pachinko place over here, and they are advertising a pachinko machine. I can't go and film the pachinko place because they'll get really pissed off at me because someone owns it that probably wouldn't like me. And when I say that, I mean the group that owns it would probably not like me filming their stuff. But I'm going to film the outside of it because they have a very interesting machine that I would be really surprised if it was still popular. But because it's at Universal Studios Japan, it's popular in the culture of Japan for some reason. It's crazy. By the way, I haven't mentioned this is very, very tasty. It's like what do you call it? A hootie doody disco cutie. Hootie doody disco cutie. Hootie doody disco cutie. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Did anyone see? Oh yeah, that's what I want. I'm gonna get turned into. They'll put me in the pachinko machine. Well, you don't like the hootie doody disco cutie? Bullshit, artist. Hootie doody disco cutie rules my life, man. If you're not a hootie doody disco cutie, you're nobody. Are you a hootie doody disco cutie? Hootie doody disco cutie. Hootie doody disco cutie. I loved the greasy greasy strangler. It was amazing. If I had the job of those guys and I was giving tours of jazz groups or funk groups from the 60s, 70s, that'll be great. I like you just have to trust them. Oh geez, there's a freaking cat that just came in front of me. Hey, Mr. Kitty Cat. Oh, you are pregnant, aren't you? Hey, buddy, I see you. See ya. Oh, don't get hit by the guy there. Hootie dootie disco cutie. Free drinks. You must provide free water. Water. What do you eat? Potato. What? Poto? Is it poto? I don't know. Okay, it's up here. This is the pachinko place. There's a guy backing up, probably gonna kill me. Probably already on his way. He knows what I'm gonna do. Look out. Hold your stuff, because there's creepy guys out here. Okay, so this is the pachinko hall here. Okay, so you got all these atypical Japanese stuff out here, like Gantz. You got something I don't know. You got this cute disco girl here. You got this famous person here, and I don't know, high and low. Then, Jaws the pachinko machine, because that's the one thing that fits in. It's like one of these things. It's not like the other. It's a giant shark. It's the giant shark next to the schoolgirl. That's the most bizarre thing in the world. Like really, even on the logos for the pachinko things, there's like this right here. It's like oh, Jaws, new pachinko machines. All right, folks. You should go to a Japanese wrestling show and film it. I've seen the wrestling. I have seen wrestling. If you search on my videos, I have a video called playing smart ball and seeing well, you know, Jaws is out there in Universal Studios Japan, where I'm going tomorrow. I'll be at Universal Studios Japan tomorrow. I found, if you watch one of my videos, you'll see a wrestling show. If you look at playing smart ball in Japan, it's half and half. It's freaking crazy. All right, guys, I gotta let you go. So as I always say, you can do it. I can do it. We can all do it. You guys stay groovy. Peace, love, chicken grease, all that wonderful stuff. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Ugh.